So Christy and I get to work together at Mission Matters Group. Christy is also Tony's sister, and Christy is friends with Evan. So this is a really cool like web of interconnection. But I think kind of like six levers and like what we're talking about here in terms of the compass, like these tools that are accessible and approachable to deal with the complex things in our own lives, right? When Tony mentions king, warrior, magician, lover, these are these energies that exist inside of us dudes and people in general. And it's to become a healthy version or the healthiest version of ourselves, we need to come to grips with these and learn how to manage these things, because in any given moment we may have boy psychology versus man psychology. And so it's like having that healthy tools and community that are accessible and available that we believe needs to exist in the world. And I think the second thing, going back to what Evan said in terms of like these rites of passage, like I was processing this the other day. My brother does a really good job. Like he did kind of a rite of passage or like a coming of age trip with his oldest boys, and now he's planning one with his son, and his wife did one with their daughter. And so my godson, who's gonna be 13 in June, he asked if I would come along. So I went scouting the other weekend for like this sacred place, this place that's like untouched, this place that like you can actually do something hard that isn't commercialized to the nth degree. And I think that's part of it too, is that like we don't have sacred places anymore, right? Our homes almost aren't sacred anymore because we have Netflix that can play all the time, and we have technology everywhere and anywhere. And so it's like creating intentionality around removing ourselves from the day-to-day world to go into sacred places, to do those hard things, to have rites of passage, and then return home a better version of ourselves so that we can navigate the complexities of life with our family and all that good stuff. So there's these like multi-layered things that yeah, there's a rhythm to it, and there has to be an extraction of the day-to-day.
So two more things here based on what you were saying, Josh, or beliefs. One is that rhythm, and it does seem as though rhythms require for a rhythm to be in motion, it requires a beginning. And like the thing that's missing is the beginning of that rhythm of going away and coming back and going away and coming back. And so that initiation, that rite of passage for boys just doesn't begin. Like men don't learn how to go away into those spaces and then come back to the other spaces. Like we're stuck. So we believe like we're inviting men, if they don't have that rhythm in place, to begin it. And if they do, we're creating space for the rhythm to continue, which the other piece of this that we've talked about in one of our episodes is we don't believe there's like a place to arrive. Like it's not a work that you like check boxes and is done. And this is the rhythmic nature of it. We believe it's an ongoing journey. It's yeah, ever approaching, never arriving type of journey that we are inviting and participating in ourselves. Yeah. So those two beliefs came to mind as you were talking.
Yeah.